So this is the amplifier that a friend has asked me to work on. If you excuse the mess. It's an RCF amplifier there. There's enough repair videos and vlogs to know that they do go wrong from time to time, and some people are successful at mending them. The faults for this type of thing from this manufacturer appear to boil down into like two main categories. One is the power components have exploded, obviously. One of the capacitors has exploded, obviously, and they replace the power component, and they seem to wake up and work. The other one is where there's no apparent fault, and I've been around all the power components and checked them with a component tester, and there seems to be nothing obviously wrong. Nothing's shorted, nothing's open circuit, nothing's blown up, there's no cases cracked, there's no char on the circuit board. I've had to lift, there's a couple of low ohm resistors I've had to lift out to check some of the semiconductor junctions and then put them back. And then online, some of the second class of common failure is some of the driver chips fail for whatever reason, and the people online seem to just resolder a new driver chip in, and everything's fine, which is what I've done in this case, because there's nothing wrong with any power components. The mains was getting so far, and then not being passed on to the switching output to get the power supply levels. So I've replaced all the power chips just because it's fairly cheap. After that, it's a switch mode supply, and I might just give up. But it's a compromise of effort over results, and at a certain point you're better off just buying a new one. So stages, I've checked all the power stages, and I'm going to now, I've soldered in the 4 chips. There's a 555 timer, there's a general purpose OpAmp, but I forget which way round these two are, but one is high voltage switch mode output controller for high voltage output, and then the other one is power factor corrector, I forget which way round, power factor correction, so it has good power factor out to the mains and keeps your bills low and everything else. And I'm in the position, I've plugged it all in, I'm in the position of just turning it on to see what happens, and I thought I would, for the benefit of my friend's amusement, turn it on to see if it explodes or works. So let's put some glasses on just in case, and 3, 2, 1. Mains, so the mains is on, and let's probe around, see what we've got. So this should be the output of the power factor corrector, which is a boost circuit, so that should be above 350 volts, and we have 400 volts, or 394, so that has boosted rectified mains, so I assume that works. I can't really test much in the middle, so let's check the output. So these are some of the output capacitors. So we have, oops, minus 72 volts here, plus minus 70 volts there. So we've got plus or minus 72 volts, 73 volts there, 14 volts there, 13 volts there, 13 volts there, 17 volts there. So I'm going to assume this is working. I'm not sure if I saw a puff of smoke from around there. I'm going to have to recheck my video. I was focused on the meter, but yeah, that's a successful repair. I need to reassemble it, get it back into the case, which is here, get the fan on it, get everything else going. So it's just, yeah, I'm rather pleased with that. Well worth the effort.